Can he get the double overtake? Finds himself in P10, the will to will. Both drivers, who's going to come out on top?
Levi leading the race, and that is Evan going round the outside on the high compound of tyres. Up into P3 he goes. JC is slow on these tyres. All the other drivers are on new tyres, and now it's Lugner's turn to swoop down the inside, and he almost makes contact, and he does make contact with Evan. Lugner making contact with Evan, and now both drivers have gone wide, and now JC goes through. Levi gets the fastest lap of the race, and Dom is joining these three drivers in P6, and now there's four fighting for P3. As you can see, the Williams driver off Blazer sends it down the inside and tries to make the move on entire YOLO, the AlphaTauri driver, and Blazer gets the move done and puts himself up into P5. As we go on board with the Williams driver, as you can see, entire YOLO almost makes contact, and entire YOLO goes round the outside and gets the position back. And LJ is just ahead as they go down Sector 1. You can see Lugner gaining and gaining and gaining, and Lugner gets the overtake on LJ on the last lap of the race here in Bahrain. JC is under pressure from Sizzling H, the Ferrari driver, to defend Lugner earlier, is now having to defend Sizzling H. Sizzling H now trying to put more and more pressure on the Ferrari driver. You can see Ollie is just behind them as well, and there's three cars, and Sizzling H makes contact but gets the move done. The two Alfa Romeo drivers are putting a lot of pressure on Harry Sanchez. They're getting very close. As they come down this corner on lap 7, Gerald Crisp sends one down the inside of his teammate, and they make contact, but Gerald Crisp gets the move done up into P4. Relic is trying to produce the overtake on LJ. He finds himself in P10, the will to will. Both drivers, who's going to come out on top? Relic does, and Relic gets the move up into P9. On to lap 6 we go. Lugner follows them. AJP now is going to send it down the inside of his teammate Dom. They must have made contact, and Dom lets him through. AJP with a great move. Tony JD will be next for Gerald Crisp. Can Tony JD stay in P4 and defend his position? There's three cars battling away for P4. Gerald Crisp might send one down the inside, and he does, and he gets the move done on the Williams driver of Tony JD. Extremely close to the Red Bull driver of Evan. They almost make contact, the two drivers. Gerald Crisp might think about sending it down the inside. Evan holds the outside line. Gerald Crisp so close to the Red Bull driver as they come round to the start of Sector 2. You can see Gerald Crisp going on the inside as they enter the tunnel. Gerald Crisp has got the move done on Evan. Lugner and Blazer then getting close. Lugner should have the move on Blazer, and he does here on lap 9. Blazer, who still hasn't pitted on the old medium compound of tyres, struggling then with Lugner, who did pit on lap 1, getting the move on Blazer. However, Blazer might somehow fight back. They're going to get close again, and Blazer's going to try and set it down the inside of Lugner. LJ gets a time penalty. Blazer gets the move on Lugner, and Lugner fights back and puts his car back into P4. Not today, and Lugner stays in P4. Lugner then has got his foot to the floor as he gains on Jack. He's going to send it down the inside of the Alpine driver. They're will to will as they come round the corner here on lap 5. Lugner goes round the outside and swiftly makes the move up into P6. Jack falls down into P7. There's no team orders at Alfa Romeo. Sizzling H is going to send it round the outside of his teammate Gerald Crisp. They're going to get close, and Sizzling H gets his car ahead of Gerald Crisp. Ollie, the Mercedes driver, is under pressure from Sizzling H. Sizzling H makes the move, and AJP swoops down the inside, also makes the move on board with Relic 92's car. Sending it down the inside of Blazer, and that's a nice clean move on the hard compound of tyres. Relic up into P7. It's a great move from the Hash driver. AJP is neck and neck with LJ. AJ, and he's also got Pre in his sights. Can he get the double overtake? He can, as he swoops down the inside of the Aston Martin driver with only 2 laps to go, and that's going to be a massive overtake. Come the end of this race, can it prove to be a constructors winning overtake? He's up into P3.